barrage.
Give it up for your Heat dancers. Let's get up and get
loud. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gay drives in to the wing on the left. And there's the pass to Ball. There's a good screen. Found it!
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game. And
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson again, folks, alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And how'd you feel about his performance, Shaq?
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships.
And that's a wrap for Shaq, Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello out there and welcome everybody to 2K Sports. The location has changed for Game 3 of these conference finals, but the teams are the same, which would make sense in a series, including our team. We're the same. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, they lost Game 2 in a close one. Sometimes a random bounce can make the difference, but they're looking to take matters into their own hands tonight. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a
And a shot here at the arena from up top. Beautiful night here in Houston, Texas. We're live from Houston, where the crowd is on their feet. Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on
stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road, but now in their building, their fans.
Discouraged by the 2 losses, there's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got the natural, Champ out there with the prodigy. Then there's the prodigy, and it's the natural in at the 3 spot. Here's the prodigy, 6 on the shot clock. Brown wide open, he fires. Drains the 3-pointer. Brown's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
To the inside, Lee with the steal. Now the pass to the natural. And the Trailblazers, another three.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
McDonald passes to the Prodigy. To the middle. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. There's a good screen. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
That's in and out the doors. Berger caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Great open look there. The Natural's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's the Natural. He's got 9. The Prodigy tries again, and it's good on the way in. Champ's got his first points in this one.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Passes it to the Prodigy. Shot clock at 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the Prodigy. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. To the left wing. Here's the Prodigy. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's the Prodigy. Shot is off. And Houston the other way now. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if the defense isn't better than that.
Here's the Prodigy following the score by Houston. Clock is at 3, and that one off the back of the rim and in. The Prodigy's got 6 points.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Lee passes to the Prodigy. They get the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. To the paint. Here's the Natural, so they take the lead. They set the pick inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Here's the Natural off the screen. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Well, you look at Champ, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Portland trailing here. Here's the prodigy. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, the prodigy's got 8 points. Brown outside. Pass to McDonald. Houston moving the ball around.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
So it's Portland now. The Rockets making the shot. The pass to Diaz. Here's the natural. Here's the prodigy. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's the prodigy. Portland making their last shot. Passes to the natural. To the wing right side. Pass to the prodigy. The tray. Here's the natural. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. Champ, the pass to Diaz. It's deflected. 4-on-3 break. The pass to McDonald. There's a screen. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Portland leading. Campbell, he's checked in for Houston. Oakley comes in for Brown. The prodigy, he's checked in for Portland. The prodigy comes in for the prodigy. Here's Champ. Pass to Diaz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The prodigy's got 8.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Campbell's shot's good. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Deflects the pass. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's the natural. He has 7. Outside Oakley, a 3-ball. Can't get it to go.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Aldridge, defended by Oakley. Champ, it's blocked. Here's Aldridge, pass to the Prodigy. Carries it from three-point range. The Prodigy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's the pass to the natural. 7-foot shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Up the floor. Here's the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the right wing. The shot's good from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 5 now.
What a game. This league just keeps going back and forth.
Extremely competitive, partner. No question about it. Good stuff here.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 11 points for the natural.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Rockets on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Houston in the lead. Baseline Jay on the way. Again, the Rockets score.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Kicks to Aldridge. Portland moving the ball around. From past the arc, and that is good. Aldridge has got 8 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for Champ. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
To the right side. Here's the Prodigy. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Aldrich, the pass to the Prodigy. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
The screen from Campbell, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Champs checked in for Houston. Here's Champ looking for his first basket tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Here's the Prodigy. Fires the three. Good. Aldrich has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Inside, Campbell. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Out left to the wing. And it falls over the rim and in. 10 points for him.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Goes up the baseline, and Portland again with the bucket. Houston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Pass to Oakley. Passes it to Campbell. From 17 feet out, and the jumper is good. And the Rockets lead by 2. The dish to Aldrich. Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the Prodigy, and Portland again with the bucket. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And the call will go against the Prodigy. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
The screen from Campbell. Shot off the pick, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 12.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. We'll take a look at the Prodigy, 3rd in assists and a great leader. And so here's Portland. Now the pass to the Prodigy. Portland moving the ball around. And yes, sir, that one drops. Champs got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And another 3 for Houston.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Aldrich, the pass to the product. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And the first one drops. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Champ. Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The screen from Campbell feeds to Oakley. And it's Houston with another.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And here is Aldrich. He's got 11. Down low. The Prodigy off target with the jump hook.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Aldrich. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Complete domination. What a game for the Prodigy. He's got 11 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Goes up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 18 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. Portland, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 5. And stolen by Oakley. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Portland with the rebound.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time. You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying, we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. The Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Dishes to Lee. The prodigy passes to Lee. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's the prodigy. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Brown. Offensive rebound.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
They set the pick. Plenty of space. And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Can't connect from short range.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And he gets it to go. 10 points for the prodigy.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And, Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Good. And 12 points for the prodigy.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
There's a screen. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The natural, he's checked in for Portland.
One shot, gentlemen.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Here's the prodigy. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the prodigy. He has 15 points and 6 assists.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
There's the screen. Passes it to Champ. From the arc. Got 13.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey, everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Looking at Houston. They need this game, and it sure looks like they're going to get it with the awesome display they're putting up right now. There were people already saying their postseason was finished, but a win here in Game 3, and this is a whole new series. What do you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, what's really shifted the game in their favor has been their rebounding. They got a good edge on the boards, and that's a product of their hard work. All 5 guys been battling, putting everything they had to fight on the glass. That needs to remain the focus for 2 more quarters if they want to hang on to their lead.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Houston leading by 13. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, we've got the natural. Prodigy is out there with Champ. Then there's Brown. And it's McDonald in at the point. Can't hit from 12.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's the natural. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The natural's got the first points of the second half here for the Trailblazers. The Prodigy passes to Champ. Here's the natural. Pass to McDonald. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The natural's got 14.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The pass to the natural. And another three for Portland.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2.